Hi, I'm Dr. Willie Abraham, and welcome to Stats for Researchers. Today, we'll be looking into the relationship between two variables, animosity and intention to buy, and we'll be examining the relationship by conducting a Pearson correlation using SPSS. Before we can proceed with the analysis, we need to make sure that the data associated with these two variables abides by three assumptions. The first one is that the data is continuous, that the relationship between the two variables is linear, and this can be explored by creating scatter plots. And the third assumption is that the data is normally distributed, and this can be explored by looking into skewness and kurtosis values. Assuming that the data associated with the two variables does abide by these three assumptions, we can conduct a Pearson correlation. And this is how we do it. We go to Analyze, okay, go down to Correlate by Variate, and all the variables in our data set are here in this window. And what we want to do is we want to transfer the two variables between which we would like to examine the associations to the variables box. So we choose animosity and intentions to buy. Right here below these two windows, we have options, so we can choose the type of correlation we'd like to examine. So we're looking into Pearson correlation, so we leave this box ticked. The test of significance, we'll leave the two-tailed default option as is, and we can click OK. Okay, so if we look at the matrix here, we can see that the correlation coefficient is negative 0.381. So this means that the correlation is negative, and the significance of this is that the higher the level of animosity, the lower the intentions to buy. And we can see that there are two asterisks after the coefficient correlation. And if we look down here, we can see that it means that the correlation is significant at the 0.01 level. So that's good. And the null hypothesis in the correlation analysis is that there is no significant relationship between two variables in the population. The alternative hypothesis, or H1, is that there is a significant relationship between the two variables in the general population. So it means that the null hypothesis is rejected. The null hypothesis that there is no significant relationship between the two variables, and the alternative hypothesis is supported. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you next week with another video in SPSS. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please support it by liking and subscribing.